Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us, our digital security. Specifically, we're talking about passwords.
I know, it sounds a bit dry, but stick with me.
Because getting this right is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your online life from hackers and prying eyes. Think about it. Your email, your social media, your banking, your work accounts, they're all locked behind a password. But are those locks made of steel, or are they more like a flimsy screen door? Many of us, just like a digital marketing manager we'll call Sophie, have been guilty of using simple, easy-to-remember passwords. Things like password 123 or Sophie 2023. Sound familiar? While convenient, these are the digital equivalent of leaving your front door wide open. In today's world, data breaches are becoming frighteningly common. Hackers use sophisticated software that can guess thousands of these simple passwords in a matter of seconds. That's why Sophie, after hearing about yet another major security breach, decided it was time to take action. And her story is a perfect guide for all of us. So what makes a password truly strong? Let's break down the essential rules. First, complexity is key. Strong password is like a secret recipe with a mix of ingredients. You need uppercase letters, lowercase letters, at least one number, and at least one special character. You know, the exclamation points, at symbols, or dollar signs. The more variety you have, the harder it is for anyone to guess. Next up is length. Size really does matter when it comes to passwords. For a long time, the standard advice was 8 characters. But honestly, in 2024, that's the bare minimum. You should be aiming for at least 12 to 16 characters, or even longer. Every extra character you add increases the number of possible combinations exponentially, making it exponentially harder to crack. When Sophie went to change her primary email password, the system immediately flagged her old one as weak. This is a fantastic feature that more and more services are using. It gives you real-time feedback. If your password is weak, it will nudge you, suggesting you add numbers or make it longer. It's like having a personal security coach right there with you. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth am I supposed to create and remember a password like B7RP #ZA3W5D9L? That's a totally valid question. And the answer is, you don't have to. This brings us to one of the most important tools in your security arsenal, a password manager. Sophie, feeling a bit overwhelmed, saw an option to generate strong password. She clicked it, and the system created a long, complex, and completely random password for her. This is the gold standard. Instead of trying to invent a clever but guessable phrase, let the machine do the hard work of creating a truly random string of characters. But then what? You can't possibly remember that. This is where the password manager comes in. Think of it as a super secure digital vault for all your passwords. You only need to remember one single, very strong master password to unlock the vault. Inside, the manager stores all your unique, complex passwords for every single website and service you use. When you need to log into a site, the password manager can automatically fill in the correct credentials for you. And when you're signing up for a new service, it can generate a brand new, super strong password on the spot and save it for you. This solves the two biggest password problems: creating strong ones and remembering them. Using a password manager helped Sophie tackle the next crucial rule: never ever reuse passwords. Why is this so important? Imagine you use the same password for your social media account in your online banking. Now, let's say that social media site suffers a data breach and your password is leaked. Hackers will take that leaked password and try it everywhere else: your email, your banking, your shopping sites. This is called credential stuffing, and it's incredibly effective if you recycle passwords. By using a password manager to generate a unique password for every single account, you contain the damage. If one site gets breached, the hackers only get the key to that one door. All your other accounts remain secure because they all have different locks. Another critical layer of security is multi-factor authentication, or MFA. You've definitely seen this before. It's when you log in with your password, and then the service asks for a second piece of information, a code sent to your phone. Okay, tap on an authenticator app, or even your fingerprint. When Sophie had to reset some of her older accounts, the system required MFA. This is a game changer for security. Even if a hacker somehow manages to steal your password, you can't get into your account without that second factor, which is your phone. It's like having 2 separate locks on your door. So, my advice is simple. If a service offers multi-factor authentication, turn it on, always. It is one of the single most effective things you can do to protect your accounts. Let's recap Sophie's journey to better security. First, she acknowledged her old passwords were too weak. Second, she started creating new passwords that were long and complex, using a mix of character types. Third, and most importantly, she started using a password manager to generate and store unique, random passwords for every account. And finally, she enabled multi-factor authentication wherever it was available. Now, Sophie feels confident and secure. She doesn't have to worry about remembering dozens of crazy passwords. Her password manager handles it all. It even reminds her every few months to review her security and update any passwords if needed, keeping her defenses strong over time. This might sound like a lot of work, but getting set up with a password manager and updating your most important accounts probably takes less than an hour. And that 1 hour of effort can save you from a world of headache, financial loss, and stress down the line. Protecting your digital life is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing habit. So, take a page out of Sophie's book. Do a quick audit of your own password habits. Are you reusing passwords? Are they short and simple? So it's time for an upgrade. Explore some reputable password managers. There are many great free and paid options out there. Start with your most critical accounts, like your primary email and banking, and work your way through the rest. Your digital security is in your hands, and creating strong, unique passwords is your first and best line of defense. It's a simple change that makes a massive difference. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope this was helpful and empowers you to take control of your online safety. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.